Good afternoon. It's February 21st at like 1 o'clock, I think. I'm not sure. I feel like the color of the camera is off. If it is, I apologize. I've been up for a few hours. I just spent probably a good hour and a half making sure I was ready for tomorrow because, like I said, I left Friday before, like, technically my last class. And normally on Fridays I stay in here and get everything up and ready to go for Monday, but I couldn't because I had to go get my vaccination. So that didn't happen Friday. And then yesterday I literally slept just about the whole day. And if I wasn't sleeping, I was in position to sleep, just laying down. And I'm glad I kind of cut the vlog off early because as the day progressed, I just kind of felt worse. I feel better now. So I think the worst of it was yesterday with just feeling really tired. In the evening, I did have like moments where I had chills. And the end of the night was a struggle because I had to put the sheets on my bed. There were like things that I had to do before I went to bed, and it felt like torture at the time. But I definitely feel better. My arm still hurts a little bit. I don't feel as tired. I still have a little bit of a headache. But yeah, I would still recommend the vaccine. It's a small price to pay to just kind of help ensure just our general health and safety. So that's the update there, but I definitely had to get everything ready for class tomorrow because you can't wake up and teach and not know what you're going to teach. So I just finished that. We're going to start a new story with Study Sync. We're going to be looking at pieces of Anne Frank. A piece of The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I should have really put you guys on a tripod. So we are gonna start Boy in the Striped Pajamas tomorrow, and the portion that they share on Study Sync is like right in the middle of the book. And it's a scene that if you don't have any context of the characters and where they're at and where they came from, then it may not make sense. So I spent some time on YouTube looking for movie clips that I felt like gave them a bigger picture of the story. So that's what we're doing there. Tomorrow is Monday, so I only see each class for an hour, so there's not a whole lot we can do. And then I'm also going to have them watch a video on fables through vocabulary because the book is actually titled The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, a Fable. So I want them to know what a fable is so that when we're done talking about it, we can maybe discuss what the moral or what lesson one is supposed to learn from this story. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to go get myself something to eat. And then I'm gonna rest for a little bit. And then I need to look at this project that I need to work on and have done and ready to go. But I wanted to say good morning, good afternoon. Let you know that I'm not 100% yet, but I definitely feel better today than I did yesterday. And that's it. It's 5:30. I'm in my room. Since last we spoke, I got some food. I just got that same skillet from Denny's. I got a Starbucks because I wanted to, and it's Sunday. And then I talked to a friend of mine, kind of got my planner set up for the week. And then I looked over this project that I'm working on. The deadline for it is tomorrow, and kind of wrote down some notes as far as what I wanted to include in this particular video. And then I took a break because I had to come upstairs and put my laundry away and decide what I was going to wear tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with the lighting of this camera. Like, it looks different than what it did when I turned it on. So if you notice a variation in the lighting, it's not me, it's the camera. So tomorrow I decided to wear this shirt. I got this shirt last year from Target. And on Friday, I will wear the male counterpart that I bought this year, which is this one here. You know, just to continue to celebrate and recognize Black History Month. So I'm going to wear that and some jeans. And now what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to take down one of these twists just because I'm curious, and I might actually take them all down because my Monday mornings are just kind of, they're not tight, but I just tend to move slower on Monday mornings, and I don't want to be figuring this out tomorrow morning before I need to get ready to start teaching. Plus I have to drop Genesis off at the vet in the morning just for a follow-up to her last appointment, so I have less time than what I normally would. So I'm gonna take one down at least just to see how it goes. I'm going to follow the tips that I learned by watching videos, and a couple of you have mentioned it. I'm going to apply some of this oil, this jojoba oil on my hand so that my hands aren't dry. And I'm gonna take one down. And I'm really nervous about it. So I'll take one section down. I'll let you see what it looks like. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Okay, I don't know if you can see this well, but this is the one on the front out. I don't know what I think. I think it's premature for me to judge because it's one piece and it's a piece in the front and it hasn't been moved or manipulated with the rest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and just take them all out because now I'm curious. And we're gonna see how that goes. So I'm gonna take them all out and show you the finished product. Yeah, that's what I don't have anything else to say because I'm disoriented right now. I'm gonna take them all out and check back in. That's what I'll do. Alright, so here's what it looks like just coming out of the twist. I haven't done much else besides untwist it. I was a little nervous. I don't know. I was very like hesitant to untwist them. When I was watching the videos, a lot of people said just let it untwist at its natural point, like wherever it seems to want to start untwisting, let it do that. I had a hard time finding that natural place in the very beginning, but as I took more out, I seemed to be able to find it. I used this oil on my hand, so there was oil on it at all times. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But for my first try, I think, you know, it's good. It's something that I can work with. I know to give it more like volume, I need to kind of comb through the root part to kind of puff it out a little bit, I think is what I saw in one video. And then of course I'll clean it up and make it neat like for tomorrow. But I mean, it's my first attempt. I feel like if I kept doing this, I would get better with more time and more practice. So it gives me the confidence to still contemplate whether or not I want to do my own hair, save myself a little money because why not, and just go to the hairdresser if I want to do like a color change or do something very specific. So I just wanted to show this to you. I'm gonna keep working with it a little bit and maybe prep it for tomorrow. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. All right, it's about 7:30. I am waiting for my dinner to be officially finished. The pork is resting right now. I'm gonna cut that in just a second. This was the Blue Apron meal that I made, 1 pan pork chops and sauteed cabbage. So that's the pork resting. The cabbage is there, excuse me. But I made some rice as a backup because I just am unsure, A, if I'm gonna like this, and then B, if it's gonna be filling enough, because this is essentially just pieces of cabbage and onions. So anytime I feel like I might not like something or it may not be filling enough, I'll make rice to go along with it if it makes sense. So the rice is cooking in the rice cooker. I bought this bag of brown rice yesterday from Trader Joe's. It's brown jasmine rice. I've not tried this before, so hopefully I like it. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. More than likely, I am going to just kind of clean up my edges before I go to bed, and I'm gonna put my hair up in either one little ponytail or two little pigtails and sleep with it up that way, and then tie my edges down, I think, so that hopefully in the morning all I have to do is like fluff things back out. I did run a pick through it a little bit, but not a whole lot. So again, it was my first time, I feel like, for my first effort, and I really just watched the video really quick and then just tried to mimic what I saw. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm feeling much better. Obviously, if I cooked, I feel much better. There was no way I was gonna cook last night. Like, that just wasn't even in the cards for me. But I do feel a little off, like not sickness, but just like my weekend didn't go according to plan. And this is just one of those moments where I realized I really do thrive on routines and structure. And because I wasn't feeling my best yesterday, some of my routine was thrown off, so I feel a little like off, but I'll get it back together tomorrow. So if you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. I want to apologize to anyone that's left a comment in the past couple of days that I have not responded to. I did it because I've not been feeling well, so I know I'm behind, and I'm gonna do my best to get to those comments that I haven't responded to as soon as possible. But thank you for leaving them. Please feel free to leave a comment on this video as well. And if you're not following me on Instagram, head over there and follow me there. And lastly, as always, I hope that you guys are doing well. And if you are not well, please be well. And I will see you for another day tomorrow. Good night.